Hello, I'm Shannon at Dreamtime Creative. So this is Dreamtime Creative's Doorstep Creation Craft Kit number 5 tutorial coming up. So I want you to sit back and get your supplies and get ready for that coming up next. I just want to thank Nova Wakefield for the funding and Creative Minds for the additional funding for this amazing project. So I hope you're happy with your kit. So we're doing pom-pom jewelry, a really simple, not messy. So I hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you for the last craft coming up in a few weeks. So don't forget to share your stuff on our Facebook group page, Doorstep Creations, and happy crafting! Hello, here are my hands. All right. So, Doorstep Creations, we're back with a video tutorial with craft kit number 5. So welcome, and hope you got your kits, and we're gonna get ready and get on with this pom-pom jewelry making. So I just want to thank again our Nova Wakefield and Creative Minds Wakefield for funding this amazing project. So this is 5 out of 6 crafts. So let's get on with it. So pom-pom jewelry. So you should have received your pom-poms and a little sewing kit. And I have prepared in advance because it takes a long time for me to thread a needle. And I've got one ready to go. I don't know how clearly you can see, but I have threaded 2 pieces of thread the same length, and I've put a knot in the end, knots in the end. So if you want to stop the video and thread your needle, that would be great, and put a little knot in the end. That would be wonderful. Now I am going to make a necklace, and the necklace needs to be long enough so that it fits over your head, which is why I've used the full length of the thread that was included in your pack. So I've used 2 lots, white and gray. Okay. Now you can make a bracelet, but if you want to make a bracelet, I would suggest just be careful, because it's going to have to go over your hand, because the thread isn't that stretchy. You know, you can roll it over your hand. I just don't want you to risk, breaking, the bracelet that you've made. So I would really focus on a necklace that will go over your head, because we're just going to tie it once we're finished. If you have some fishing line, or you have some like elastic, I know you can buy, jewelry elastic. If you have any of that, and go ahead and thread that up now. For simplicity's sake, we've just provided you with regular thread. So you will have received about 50 pom-poms, and as you can see, I'm using my paper mache bowl that I made in craft number 4, yeah. So I'm going to dump out my pom-poms. Now you can see they're all different sizes. I can also see something that doesn't belong in there. Okay. So the next thing you want to do is stretch out the length of your thread and unthread it like I've just done. Okay. It's a bit fiddly, but most crafts are, aren't they? Okay, so the length of my necklace is about there. So what you kind of want to do is decide in what order your pom-poms are going to go. So what have I got here? I've got a few big ones, and So I'm going to isolate those big ones, because I think maybe I want to start with a few big ones which will be in the middle of my necklace, and then we'll work on these little ones later. The other thing that I'm going to add to my necklace is this brooch, and that is going to be in the center of my necklace. Now I know you don't have one of these in your kits, but this was the foil DIY badge craft that we did. So you can watch the video on that if you want to make one. I mean, this is a little bit big, but you know, it's fine. I didn't put the badge on the back. And what I did earlier is I just put a hole through it. Let's just make sure that hole's there, yep, with a pin. So that's going to be the center of my necklace. So it's going to hang that way on the necklace. And then I'm going to put the pom-poms at each side. So again, if you want to check out our tutorial on how to make these, it's really easy. You just need cardboard, aluminium foil, and some string. And you just glue the string onto your cardboard. You let that dry, and then you rub your foil over it. And then I've put a few layers of paint on, and then to get the shiny quality back into the foil, I just wiped it with a paper towel or sponge or toilet paper or whatever you want. So that's going to be the center of my necklace. So I think what I would like, and the reason why we need to lay them out, unless you're just going to do a really simple pattern like pink, red, pink, red, pink, red, I'm going to lay mine out so they're all ready to pick up as I go along. So I like symmetry. I like things to balance. So we've got that. And then I think for the rest of it, I'll just do red, pink, all the way down. Now obviously you need to leave room on your thread so that at the end you can tie off in the middle, you know, to just form the necklace, form the circle. And obviously we have a bit of spare along this line here where it's gone through the needle. And that's about, at least about what you'll need to tie it off securely once we've finished loading up the pom-poms onto the thread. So I'm just going to keep lining these up. So we'll probably just speed along here, and then we can see how it turns out. Okay. So I've got all my pom-poms laid out just so I can whip through them really quickly. It can be more complicated than this. And you know what? If you have any old necklaces lying around that have broken and you've got like a, you know, a box of beads, you could actually use your own kind of separator beads if you've got some. And that might look really nice too. I know I have, you know, a box full of, you know, random beads and things that have come, you know, things that have come off various bits of jewelry that I've just kept. So it's the perfect opportunity to maybe add those to your pom-poms. So I'm just going to go ahead and start sewing. Just one tip, especially with these really teeny ones, try to get them as central through the pom-pom as you can, because if you get them too close to the edge, you know, they could rip out like that. So you want to find that dense center in the middle and then push it through. Okay, so I will just get on with this. So we'll probably just, again, speed up. You can put some music on and start threading.